call this April 30th special board meeting to order. And Bambi, let the minutes show that we do have an established quorum. And first item will be to approve the school board policies updates for 2021 school year.
Okay, we had gotten an update from ASBA, our school association,
in January or February, and we were planning on bringing those to the April board meeting, and then kind of lost track of all of that in the middle of our pandemic. And so Shane has submitted these for approval before, by law, they have to be approved by May 1st. And then all certified people are automatically removed on May 1st under those policies. So I'm submitting these to you to approve today for next year. And as usual, the changes are in blue and red in the documents. And all of
these changes were either necessary because of law change or change. If you have any questions about any of those, I would be happy to answer them, or I can let Shane answer.
All of these are current policies.
Right.
They're all current policies, correct?
Correct.
Can you just give us kind of an overview of what was changed? And it seems like some of those the personnel ones, you know, that match the staff ones. Just what was the reasoning behind needing the changes statewide?
There was a synopsis on the first page of each of the policies.
So there's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 of the 35, and I think it's classified as well.
Right.
in the salary schedules, it's the same salary schedule that
you all approved.
Okay.
Same
salary schedule that you all
approved a couple of months ago, and we just had to put it into a policy format. And then the bus driver drug testing, that was to incorporate the requirements of the FMCSA Drug and Alcohol Clearinghouse, and that was released. That clearinghouse information was released last October, and we had to
update our policies to match it.
And then the grievances was updated to alphabetize definition section, and then clean up some of the text and the format in the policy. The school calendar you all have already approved. We just need to put it in the right policy. And then medical leave, family medical leave, language was added to allow for discipline on employee who is becoming to abuse fraud under FMLA. And then licensed personal duties as mandated employers, language was added to allow for reports to the child maltreatment hotline dealing with non-emergency reports of child maltreatment to be reported by fax in addition to a phone call.
Does it require a phone call?
Okay. Thank you.
And then non-certified policies were basically the same.
I don't know if anybody else hears it, but Jody, your sound is kind of, your sound is kind of going in and out. So yeah, better.
We can't really hear it at all.
Yeah, same here.
And when Audra spoke a few minutes ago,
Can you hear me
we
now,
can't hear
Travis?
her at all.
Yes, I can hear you now, Jody.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other questions? You'll have to unmute to ask questions. Are there any other questions on the policies?
No, not by me.
Would you like to ask for a motion, Mr. Lamb?
Motion. Can you hear me? Motion to approve school board policy.
Hold on, Audra.
Can't hear on
Okay. Now you're muted.
Now you can hear me? Okay. Motion to approve school board policy updates for 2021 school year.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, like that, Connie, with the thumbs up there. All right, now we'll go to item B. We need to hire an academic support and ESL programs director.
We have three hires for the evening. Got an update today.
So
The first one is Director of Academic Support.
ESL program.
This is our ESL, our English Second Language Director, and we've changed that position to be more of a district level CO2 position. And we are recommending, or I am recommending.
You're still cutting in and out.
Still can't hear you.
I think maybe you need to mute
It should be
Brian
coming
and
through the
Audra.
microphone on the computer,
Like,
shouldn't it?
Is that better?
say something else.
I think they're
Keep talking.
Brian and Audra.
It kind of sounds like we're getting
Make it your
feedback through
headphones.
Brian and Audra. Yeah.
Well, here, I could mute.
I also think it may be your headphones.
See if that works.
You're on mute, Amy.
Okay, can you hear me now?
For the most,
Okay. So we have three hires for this evening. The first is Director of Academic Support and ESOL programs. This is our ESL director, but we're adding some duties to that. So it's going to be a district level central office type position. And we had discussed that last month. Going to recommend that we hire Leanne Carter for this position for next school year. Leanne is going to come to us from Mountain Home School District, where she's been an assistant superintendent for a number of years. We had a committee of 6 interview. The committee was Amy Carter, Charlotte Earwood, Valerie King, Brandy Fox, Ross White, and myself. And we interviewed numerous candidates. Leanne has a doctorate in education, and she has 15 years of in-state experience, all at Mountain Home School District, and 8 out of state. And I recommend that we hire her for that position next year. And I entertain any questions about Leanne.
So
I
are
assume
we doing,
Go ahead. I assume she has an ESL.
Each one individually. No, we can do them all together.
Okay, thanks.
Go, you make it together. Go.
I don't care.
The second hire would be Heather Hensley,
middle school
assistant band director. Gotta get my paperwork straight here. Heather is coming to us. Heather is coming to us from paperwork. Texas. I wasn't following. I may have it on another sheet there. I'm sorry. Heather's coming to us with 5 years of experience from Lakeside Schools. She has a bachelor's degree from the University of Central Arkansas. And our committee for hiring this position was Daniel Hodge, Melissa Lesso, Sean Lane, Kelly Sweebeck, and Jacob Hayward. And she will be working across 3 buildings, as all of our band directors do. And they were very high on Heather. Would recommend that we hire her as well for next year. And that is taking the place of Michelle Slayton, who went down to Northside Elementary. And then the third hire is Madison Van Allen as a 3rd grade teacher, replacing Amber Thorne's position. Amber had resigned last month or the month before. And she is coming to us with 1 year of experience from the Greenwood School District. And the committee for that position was Amy Hefford, who is principal of that building, Josh Killian, assistant principal, Natalie Hale, Amanda Ward, Beth Brown, and Cal Maskew. And I would recommend that we hire her as well. So that's 3 new hires that I'd recommend that we approve.
Are these all for next year, right? And Madison's not coming in now for Amber, right? Okay.
Questions?
Connie's asking.
I asked if these are for next year, correct, Jody?
Yeah, these are for next year.
Yeah, these are for next year.
Yeah, okay.
I did not hear that at all.
A motion?
Motion to make these hires?
Second.
I'm not sure who got second, but all right, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay.
Anything through my
Then resignations?
okay.
We have,
3 resignations for this evening. Adam Hansen was teacher at intermediate school, and he is resigning to relocate closer to his family in Garland, Texas. We have Mary Cole. Mary Cole was a nurse at Allen Elementary, and she recently has had a baby. And so she is resigning to stay home and take care of her baby next year. And then we have Bethany Freeman. Bethany is a speech therapist for us, and she lives in Fayetteville and has been offered a job in Farmington, which is the school is about 5 minutes from her house, and she is wanting to take that job in Farmington. So those 3 resignations, I would recommend that we accept those.
I move that we accept these resignations.
Second.
All right, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. That brings us to other business.
Other business, we have some certified transfers to announce. And a couple of these are in, actually a few of these are in administrative roles. So the first, our middle school assistant principal, Justin Blanchard. I'd like to it's not a recommendation because it's transfer. I'd like to announce that we have chosen him to become the intermediate school principal in place of Tim Hornbuckle next year, who's resigned. So that would be Justin Blanchard going to intermediate school as principal. And then second one is Jerry Price, who is currently a high school assistant principal. I would like to announce that committee has chosen her to be the next Northside elementary principal. So going from the high school as assistant principal to Northside principal, replacing Michelle Payton, who is transferring over to Allen. I announced that last month. And then Micah Cummings, who has been a middle school 7th grade science teacher. Committee announced today or recommended today that she be moved into middle school assistant principal job that Valerie King moved out of the BGT. And then we have a teaching position, Macy Miller, moving from intermediate 5th grade language arts to Southside 3rd grade teacher. So that's 4 certified transfers that I wanted to announce to you. And I would be happy to talk about any of those moves or answer any questions about any of those moves.
So on the new principal positions, was there committees that?
Yes.
yes,
We actually had 2 separate committees, one for Northside and one for intermediate school principal openings. And as we went through and received applications for those two positions, realized that
almost everyone that applied for one applied for both.
So
we actually
combined those interviews. We combined the two
committees together.
I think we ended up having 8 people on the committee, including principals, central office staff, and we interviewed for both positions at the same time. And we interviewed, I believe, 7. It was either 6 or 7 applicants
for the two positions combined. And it ended up coming back to our two
in-house people, Jerry going to north side and Justin going to intermediate.
Okay. So there were some outside interviews.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Multiple.
All right.
Any other questions?
No, I'm good.
And that is all I have for this evening.
And we have a regular board meeting
In 2 weeks on the 14th of May.
So motion to adjourn?
Yes.
Second.
Thank you, Connie. All right. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Meeting adjourned.